Hi, my name is Elena Garcia and I'm a second year equine science major student at CSU. I'm going to be talking to you today about if it is feasible to stop hyperkalemic periodic paralysis in horses. The first question is, what exactly is hyperkalemic periodic paralysis? Hyperkalemic periodic paralysis, otherwise known as HYPP, is a heritable disease caused by the genetic defect traced back to the most famous American quarter horse stallion Impressive. HYPP affects the sodium channels and creates high potassium levels, which causes paralysis in the horse. Some symptoms include muscle twitching, hindquarter paralysis, excessive yawning, paralysis of the muscles surrounding the heart and/or lungs, which causes death due to heart attack or suffocation. HYPP is an autosomal dominant trait which is inherited. This means that it can affect both males and females, but only one copy of the gene is needed to create the disease. The trait is inherited from generation to generation with equal frequency and does not skip generations. Now that you know what it is, you may be asking, what's the problem with it? Hyperkalemic periodic paralysis is a dangerous disease, and it is important to the equine industry that it is stopped. It is shown that in halter class showing, HYPP affected horses are judged superior to unaffected horses due to the muscle development. The blood of Impressive is capable of adding the pretty to many horses, plus the athletic ability and speed due to the pedigree behind Impressive himself. So, how can we stop HYPP? As of January 1st, 2007, a mandatory AQHA, or American Quarter Horse Association, a testing rule was set. The DNA-based test for HYPP identifies a specific genetic mutation which is now known because of its existence in descendants of Impressive. Foals testing positive for this gene are no longer allowed in the registry. As this is good news for the horse industry, tests are not mandatory for any other horse breeds. HYPP needs to be tested for all registries that have Impressive descendants, such as the American Paint Horse Association and the Appaloosa Horse Club. If horses affected with HYPP are not allowed to be included in the registry and therefore cannot compete, there will be no desire for breeders to continue to breed HYPP dominant horses. Along with the mandatory testing, it is also necessary for scientific studies to be done. Research was conducted to learn more about the genetic traits of the disease and to determine if HYPP could be eliminated, even when positive horses are bred together. There is a solution being tested to stop HYPP when horses are bred, which is a liquid developed to mix with semen extender to immobilize HYPP positive sperm cells so that only negative cells are left to inseminate. The solution is still being studied, however, after several collections, approximately half of the sperm cells were immobilized, but this so far has had no effect on the HYPP affected cells. Until the scientific study is done in an actual professional lab rather than conducted by private parties, there is no proof that this solution works. With more money and awareness raised for the study, it can be possible for it to be done in an actual lab, and therefore a solution can be produced. Overall, mandatory HYPP DNA tests for all registries and scientific studies can be the end of HYPP. With the end of this disease comes other benefits as well. These benefits include a decrease in vet bills for horse owners with the disease, an increase in animal welfare, and an increase in scientific research, which will open up jobs for students and scientists. In conclusion, for the welfare of horses, it is important that breeding of hyperkalemic periodic paralysis positive horses is stopped immediately so HYPP can also be stopped altogether.